Can you get a volume?
Are we able to share screens?
Huh?
Can you make that? Can you make the share screen, like share content thing? Is that able?
Let's see.
Let me see if I can. Okay, I can. Never mind.
I'll picture show.
Never mind. I just
TV.
wanted to know just in case because I wanted to share my screen when I.
Yeah, it's on share screen.
I don't got headphones for my.
Yep, you're good. Okay, turn it off.
I do that. Somebody got now you made me mess up. I don't know how to do that. Now I messed up.
Gummy bears.
Somebody got put behind.
Yeah, you better do let your daddy. You gonna mess up nothing.
Hey.
I didn't do it.
Grandma, to leave.
Somebody.
To stop it. Okay. There.
So turn it down.
Okay, y'all, it's recording. I want to get started.
Where's the other one?
There you go. Go find your grandmother.
She's in here.
Hey, you all, mute your phones. Mute your phones, please. Mute your phones.
Yeah.
Please come on.
Pedro, you at 14?
He's kind of like, he might have mural.
Still up in the bathroom, and that ceiling up in the top.
Yeah. Neurological.
Oh wow.
Show you a video.
Okay, there's Missy.
Oh, the vent, not the ceiling.
Nasty.
Oh, okay.
Got a couple more people I want to get on, and it's recording you all. If you can mute your phone right now. DJ. Tamaya.
Easy, you gotta make a cake day.
Hi, Constance.
Go ahead, cake day.
Hi, Constance.
Chocolate coconut.
Is it that loud? Yes.
Do you know who everybody is?
The headphones.
Yeah. Majority.
We're gonna have everybody
Mommy, don't turn the thing away.
You got your head on it.
All right, we're gonna get started because I'm recording.
I can't hear anything.
Okay, well, how
Anything? How you
you're
can hear
recording? Mute your phone. Mute your phone.
anything?
Mute your phones. We're recording.
Put them all.
Somebody has to get closer to him.
It might be your internet. Yeah, your internet is unstable. Or you might can't play the game. They got bad internet here.
Tell him that's the information right there.
Okay, you all. This is awesome. I'm trying to see how many of us can get. This is really awesome. Please call CJ and tell him to get
I don't know what to do, Mommy. It's unstable now. I don't see anything.
You all are doing fine.
Do you hear anything?
The bird is doing fine.
Do you hear anything?
I
It's not working. Is it working?
It's Kane. Y'all just come right here and turn the computer.
I can't fit on the part.
Tell me why.
To computer.
Right. And type in that stuff for your granddaddy.
Are y'all that computer stuff?
Yes.
Huh? No, Sam.
Go
No,
back there.
Sam. Will you please get up there so that you can get off and so I can go to sleep? Go ahead, try to get on.
Okay.
Yeah, tell him go ahead, start it. All right.
Hey, Natalie. Hey, Natalie.
Yes.
A technology class.
What Nelly at?
Miss Sally.
Hi,
Hi,
Miss
Miss
Sally.
Sally.
See about these.
Okay.
Where
Grandma, I'm recording.
Who has the agenda in front of them?
Don't you see him?
Oh, see, but please, where everybody else at?
Show your thing.
Okay, y'all. Mute your phone so we can
But
get.
why all of us ain't up here right now?
Mute your phone so we can get.
Peaches all in.
And
It's
we
not
all
letting you
please
in.
mute your phone so we can get started.
Oh,
It's recorded. It's
wow.
gonna be recorded with a lot of screaming.
Plus, there's another meeting in progress.
Oh, you're in the wrong one. That's why.
So just hit join and put.
Here, McQuit. Here's the name of the meeting ID. Do you have the email?
I brought the ginger ales. You can have some of your parents will let you. Mommy doesn't like black. Oh yeah, I think daddy likes.
Maybe we did a Coke.
It's here. It is.
In the refrigerator. Just the whole.
It's better to do it on.
Sound like what?
Blackberry ginger ale.
9734.
You have to mix it with something else to drink it.
We can mix all of this.
You got to. You got to.
I'm about to will, Kim.
You can't drink it if you don't.
3 up T 9 up J. Up.
I couldn't watch that no more. I couldn't do it anymore. Since he was talking crazy. Don Taffer, he was like, people need to get back to work. Something about people. Oh no, yeah, if you take away unemployment.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Now, please mute your phone. Mute your phone before we get started.
It said mute my phone, Constance.
Mute your phone.
It said mute the
I
phone.
don't say nothing about it. I'm talking about all these other people that got all the noise in the background. They need to mute their phones. All right, you all. I don't see CJ up here yet. I was waiting for him. Hello, Johnsons. Marquette. All right. See Mama. Where's your daddy?
But you can't
give him a minute. He thought it was at 8. He said, give him a minute.
This is very awesome that we're able to gather today, you all. I don't know if you can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all can hear me okay? But it's awesome that we'll be able to gather together today. I really appreciate you all. This is far more than the norm that any other families that I know are doing something like this. And I really do appreciate it. And I just want everybody to give themselves an applause. Come on, give yourself an applause. Come on. Come on down at 410. Let's see the
Good.
All right. Like this. So, like I said, this is being recorded. Hopefully the video part comes out also, but it is being recorded. And we do have an agenda, and I didn't print it out, so if someone has it up, that would be great.
Oh, I like popping now.
The first thing I wanted to give a purpose. I wanted to make sure you got your children, your grandkids around. And some of the children, the people that got younger children.
Oh, unlock my phone.
Israel.
I think because we're all in the same room, it's acting weird.
All he has to do is mute his phone, Tina.
Yeah, you mute your phone and we'll use my audio because of. Oh, really? That's weird. Oh, turn it down.
Oh, mute it.
There we go.
Hey, mute y'all, son. Mute it.
All y'all got to do is mute your phone and it'll work. All right. So the whole purpose of this gathering is to see what we can do, see what we're doing with our lives, and to be able to carry on the generation of and to encourage each other as to what we do. There's KG over there.
What they doing back there?
Down to the bottom corner, you all, there's Kenny.
No, that's
No, you say your birthday.
no for my birthday.
Your birthday? No. No, your birthday is not.
Your birthday is August the 2nd.
It's a bill or something.
All right, you all. Mute your phone, please. children, mute your phone.
Lisa, you what you said? Mute your phone.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, mute the phone.
God.
It is fun. It's those people that got all them kids in the house that ain't listening to what I'm saying. All right, y'all. So with our agenda, we were supposed to first have something from the different age brackets. Let me see if I can bring up the Lathina, do you have the agenda in front of you?
Yeah, I can share my screen if you want me to.
What your parents say?
Have it on a piece of paper.
Want me to share my screen?
I just want to see the agenda. So you can just tell me who's next
Oh, okay.
on the agenda.
All right, 1 second.
I think on the agenda first was Howard. And he
Yeah,
had to go home, so he did. And after Howard, I think Eliza was supposed to be speaking.
It's Eliza.
Yeah, where's Lloyd at? Let's see, where's Eliza? She was up here. Chris, you might have to call her again to tell her to get back on because she's gone. And it's up for her to speak now.
Unmute. No, she's right there. They just need to figure out how to unmute it.
Hello?
Okay.
There they go.
All right, have your mama sit down. She's the person supposed to be speaking and talking about what's what right now. The way we did this was to go by the generations, and as we get into lower age, we will get the younger, the grandkids, and down to the great grandkids. We had some of those that's supposed to speak also. So this is wonderful, you all. I am so excited that we're able to do this evening. And as I said, it's being recorded, and hopefully this is not the last time we do this. We don't have to be able to be in each other's home to connect. There's no reason we can't connect with this. There is one on Google that I didn't know if everybody had to Google, and I haven't used that yet. So I like the Zoom format. This is a cleaner format with me. And just introducing what I'm doing. Hopefully you all have been into the website, Kenneth and Ethel BryantFamily.org website, and see some of the marvelous things that we do have on the website, and that you're able to share that with your children and your grandchildren and your great grand if you have some. Share it with them so they know a little bit about where they came from, because in this day and time it's really important to have that information. Also, I have a couple books that's in process about the Bryant. I started one this morning because when we were doing a excuse me, we did a Zoom. I sent out the picture. I celebrated Mother's birthday on the 23rd, and Lot suggested that we do memories. And I got so many memories as to what they remember about Mother. So I've captured all those memories. I'm going to put them in a book. So I'm asking you all, if you remember anything about her, or you had some experience with her that you want to remember, that you want to share to be in the book of legacy, just go ahead and text it to me. You don't have to make it for. If you want to email it to me, fine. You can text it to me, and I will definitely include. Okay. I want to be able to start celebrating some of the things that's happening in the children's lives, because you all know when we grew up, life was not like it is now. Bottom line, it's not like it is now. It's so totally different. This new technology is a new technical age, a new microwave age. So the children don't know nothing. They go to school blank. They don't have much self-confidence because they don't know about their history. Kenneth, I want you to make sure you let them know your daddy had 14 children and he took care of all 14 children. Never was a day where we're hungry. Never was a day when we're out in the street. Never was a day when Bud was out begging for food. He took care of all 14. So with me today, all my children, I expect them to take care of their own self. I was raised how to take care of myself, and I was raised during a time when much heavier do segregation And the 14 of us, we know how it was when we went to school, high school and all that, and the things that we had to endure. Even Bonnie and Michael and Stanton and everybody that was in the military, they knew what they had to endure in the military, and it wasn't that easy. So now our children just, they are like oblivious. They just think everything comes easy to them. They're being deceived because the white folks know they're stupid, because they don't know nothing. And I want to make sure that is cut out, that our children are secured. They know who they are, what they did. That, for instance, they know that their great-grandfather marched.
That got worse.
He was on Normandy Bay. So when they talk about all these
Yeah, that
soldiers at Normandy Bay, they know
That
that
was.
his grandfather was one of the people that was at Normandy Bay and come from the war with feet that was frozen. And he had dealt with frozen feet until he died. That the aftermath of his feet being frozen, just little things like that, know that they have aunts and uncles that was in the military, fought in the military, had aunts that was first time they ever went to high school, they had to go to an integrated high school, and then they were shunned, called niggers and everything else. I didn't go to an integrated high school. I went to the traditional Dillard High School that was a segregated where only blacks went to. And I was trying to explain that to Kennedy and Ben. They didn't understand that. You mean you didn't go to the school where everybody else went? Yeah, everybody else that was black, I went there. But see how children don't know something like that. And it's important for them to know it. It's very important for them to know that, you all. Okay, Eliza, go ahead on, because I'll talk too much.
You already covered everything.
Oh, yeah.
Amen, Mother Brown. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, the oldest generation is the 70s. Me, Vera, and Howard is in the 70s. So what the 70s folks do now, we don't have no worries. We talk from the gut. We tell you the way it is. Nothing bothers us. We basically deal with our health, exercise, and making sure we do things to keep the brain active. Like Vera is writing a book. I can't get this light right, y'all. I'm just dark, that's all. And one thing about the 70s, by the time you get to the 70s, it feels good that you're old, as people say. It feels good because you're right with your life. You're satisfied where you are. And you're okay with where you're going. So it's just good to be in the 70s. I think that's about all I have to say about the 70s.
Okay.
We still rolling. We still here for advice.
Are you enjoying your retirement?
I'm getting there. I got a bucket list. I'm clearing up things before I start my enjoyment. You know, once you retire, then you have things you need to do that you didn't do while you were working. So after I finish with the bucket list, then I'm gonna start enjoying my retirement. And I already got the first thing on my bucket list. After I do everything I want to do, is Arizona. I must put Arizona to rest.
All right.
Hi, family. Nice to see everybody.
Isn't it wonderful? Look at her. Look
Yes,
how
it
happy
is.
everybody looks. Look at there.
Hi, Ava.
Isn't that
Ava.
okay, Lathenia, down to the 60s, Lathenia. Who's supposed to speak in the 60s?
Hi.
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 How are you?
Where's your Ava?
So it looks like
Can't get your Ava there?
Joe and Nelly.
Not here. No, she's not here right now.
Joe, Nelly, and who else? All right, everybody else shut down, please. Joe, Nelly, and who else, Tina?
That's it. Just two people.
Okay. All right, the oldest first.
What are we speaking of?
About
What your
this,
generation is all about. Maybe
You got segregated when you were able to go to the schools, segregated schools when that was the year you was able to go to a segregated integrated school. Tell about that.
I didn't hear you. Just in there.
Just say whatever you want to say for a 60-year-old man. To these youngsters that haven't
60-year-old.
got to be 60.
60-year-old man, I just say that kids nowadays they just respect for the elders. You know, they just think this life is just free, no kind of responsibility. You know, it just, hey, I go do this and what, you know, whatever, you know. But it don't work that way. You got to learn respect for your elders. And that way you can pass it on to your kids and they can pass it on to their kids. Because the kids nowadays is like, well, we don't know nothing. You know, we never done this before. So they need to understand that we've been down that road before and we trying to let you teach you what we learned so you won't do those things. But hey, it's up to the individual to hear it, take heed of it, and just leave it like that. Do the best they can.
Wonderful, wonderful.
When
Thank you.
Your generation was the first one to go to integrated school. Go ahead and tell that.
Camera to her so she talking. And then Miss
I
Nelly,
know.
you
She
next.
won't, yeah, she always tells somebody, but she don't want to talk.
No, go ahead and talk about that. We was the first to go to integrated school.
She's speaking on the fact that we were the first generation to go to integrated school.
Yeah.
I don't go on to integrated school.
Yes, you do.
Oh, Goldberg High.
Goldsboro High School.
And the NMI.
Okay.
Nelly.
Okay,
In the class of 1971, somebody say. Y'all wrong. Next.
Okay, Miss Nelly.
I agree with Joe. About the kids today, respecting the elders and stuff. You know, they need to take responsibility of the things that they do. Some of the kids don't, and the parents just covered up for them and stuff like that. You know, they got to take responsibility for the things that they do.
Exactly.
I
totally agree with you. You want to share about any of the things you're doing now?
No, I'm still working.
Still working, okay.
Yeah, Constance in law school.
Wonderful. That's wonderful, you all. That's another plus. We'll have a lawyer in the family. All right, you all. That's
Everybody know Mike got his doctorate in healthcare administration.
Yeah. We
Oh, healthcare, man. I wonder where the guy is.
The healthcare administration.
I thought he was studying to be a doctor.
Oh, Joe thought you was studying to be a doctor, Michael. It's a doctorate in healthcare administration.
Doctor administration. I love it. I really love it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I did. I thought he studied to be a doctor. Oh, my.
It's not gonna cut up.
Can you let Zamira in?
Huh?
Zamira's trying to get in. Can you
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
What's her name?
Ella, how you doing?
No, do those talks on the recording, y'all. We can't do those. We're being recorded.
She's trying to get in.
I'm trying to see. Tiana,
grandmama.
who is Zamira under?
Is it snowing there in Goldsboro?
No. What beaches are hers?
I don't know why she's not in. 'Cause everybody else just came right on in.
That's what is she trying to do it, get out of it and do it
Yeah, because I don't see her, Tina.
Everybody else is saying. That's why she don't say, get out of it, tell her to get back in. She got Zoom, just put in the thing in the passcode.
Yeah, I don't see her. All right, Feedy, who's next? The 50-year-old.
okay, so it looks like Charla and On Bet.
Okay, so El Trala. Bet's not on, so El Trala.
What? I thought you was talking about what you been thankful for. Just say anything.
Is my mom good?
Just say anything. You're gonna run out of time. Just gonna say. Great rocket with it be a change.
Get to the camera.
She said Marquette could talk. My dad.
Who's on the party?
Marie. Marie.
What?
The party is she won't talk.
Who's on 40?
Yeah.
Quincy and Tamika.
Okay, Quincy.
And then
come on, mute your phones again, please. You're being recorded.
What I'm thankful for is family, and I'm thankful for the.
I didn't ask you what you were thankful for. That's not what I asked you to do.
What did you say?
What is Quincy?
Right here, how you doing?
Go ahead.
First of all, family, friends, everybody was just all family. Happy to see everybody. My aunt has tasked me to talk to our generation about just awareness in our family. My thing is being aware of your siblings, cousins, family members that are you're not in contact with. We got to make sure we stay in contact. We got to make sure we spread the knowledge about our family and about ourselves. Make sure we are up and up to make sure everybody's okay. This past year has been a stressful year because of this COVID, because of friends. I lost several friends. I lost several coworkers this year. And it made me dawn on just make sure we stay together as a family, stay tight, because until it happens to you and it happens around you several times, you don't know what's going on. And then Vet's birthday was the other day. And what made me peaceful was that she talked about how she had inner peace. She knows she understands herself. She knows her steps in order. She feels good about herself. And I was like that we need to make sure we spread that throughout ourselves, our family, make sure that we understand that. We need to find that inner peace within yourself first. Work on yourself always. Like I always tell my kids, work on yourself always. You know, you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So constantly work on yourself to be a better version of you. Once you find that inner peace, make sure you spread that to other people around you so that everybody around you is comfortable with you. You're comfortable in yourself. They're comfortable with you. But the energy you're spreading is a good vibe. So you can take all that stress out your heart, that stress off your mind. Okay? Put yourself in a positive surrounding because life is too short to be stressed over small, stupid stuff. Like I tell everybody, life is too short to be stressed over small, stupid stuff. So if they're not positive, they're trying to give you good energy, tell them to get on about the business.
Excuse me a minute, Quincy. 14, would you please mute your phone? Go ahead, Quincy.
No,
oh, man, I was done, but I was just going off of what Ben said in her text about just being alive inside and enjoying life, and that's my biggest concern with our family. Make sure that you're starting. You work on yourself. You work on your mental and emotional health. After doing that, make sure that you spread that good mental and emotional health throughout to everybody, so that your vibe of the family, the vibe of the room is positive energy. Always want to be around each other, not short nature. Because we're really, even though we're loud people, we're not rough. We shouldn't be rough with each other. We should be caring. We should be making sure everybody's all right, checking on each other, mental health, emotional health all the time. And the only way we do that, when we do that, the family will grow and we'll stay together and we'll be strong together.
All right, love it. I love it. Lady, who's next?
Mom, can I talk for the 50 years old?
Go ahead, because I don't think, yeah, go ahead, since you replace your sister. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, I was just gonna say thank you, Quincy. Thank you, Quincy. Entertained my daughter, so bless him for that. She came to Atlanta, and they took care of her and they took her out and hung out with her. That was a blessing. She had fun.
I'm
her
with
cousin Quincy. What's that?
He said, "Oh, well."
I said, I'm ready for her to
Anyway,
come back. Me and her got some plans. Me and her got some plans.
Right. She like Atlanta now. Anyway, for 50 years old, one thing I can think about for our generation is that you know, we have a strong sense of endurance, like going through and working hard and accomplishing things. And that's something that, you know, I hope, my husband's hope that we can carry on, push on to our kids, because we didn't give up. We kept whatever came our way, you know, we worked hard, like good hard work. We saw, you know, family, our parents work hard. So good hard work was something that our generation had to go through. I know me and my husband, like we had a sense of endurance where if we do something, you know, we follow it through to the end. You know, we don't just like give up so easily. So that's something that I want. It's something that I want. It's something that I want the next generation to realize, that, you know, you can't. It's not going to be so easy. It's not so simple. You know, things, you have to work through some things. And because now it's like a whole society now where the things that I was doing at a younger age, you know, family and all that, now the young people now kind of coming up don't realize that, you know, it's a little bit deeper, a little bit more that you have to do.
Okay.
To the
right,
next
great.
level, wherever you want to go. So
Thank
that's all.
you. And again, I'll just repeat, your children would imitate who you are. I imitated what my mother and father did, and I took it to another level. So whatever my children does, their children should take it to another level, and even in each and every one of us. And I'm seeing that in several other families. Okay, Lathenia, who's next? In the 40s.
Were you able to put it in the bed?
I was in the 30s now.
30s, okay, 30s. I don't know what happened. She's 50. So who's the 30s, Tina?
They don't know nothing.
Who's in the 30s, Tina?
Oh, I am.
So it's gonna be.
Life just
Anthony,
beginning for
and
you.
who else? Chris,
You
and
still
who
having
else?
fun, ain't you?
Okay.
It's gonna be
They ain't
Shanice,
that get serious yet.
Chris and
Christopher,
Shanice.
Bryant.
Shanice didn't answer. So go ahead, Chris. Do we have another 30-year-old?
Well, hey everybody. Hi family. So for the 30s,
He don't know
it's
nothing.
interesting because we're
Still young behind the ears.
or a time
That's
period
right.
where we all have come into what I call an adaptability and change, like we embrace it. So a lot of technology has changed, but we were on the cusp of it. So as most other generations, they don't catch up with their times. We were there for the times as it changed. We've seen that where times were great in the 90s, the economy seemed to be doing great. And we've seen it to where things just hit to bottom, rock bottom, and persevere through that. I mean, what's incredible about the 30s, or the 30s generation, I guess, is essentially we've learned that things are never the same, that we've learned to adapt, we've learned to embrace that change, and learn how through generation, we can also defeat generational curses. Because at one point we see how our parents struggle and how they had to persevere through things. And then as our generation comes across these perseverance, we understand that it's up to us. And we took that on our shoulders easily and went along with the times. So as technology grew, we grew. As time changed, we learned to change. And so now our children now are going to start embracing that because they get that same spirit from us. What I can say most definitely in my life is just watching this change makes an appreciation to just life and just overall, just to people, the family, that as we continue to grow, we learn more. As we continue to be who we are, we learn more about ourselves. We understand how God always blesses and covers us in grace, because through these struggling times, we know that not within ourselves, but in Him, we're able to survive. So it's amazing to be 30 because even as you go through any strife or struggle or just persevere,
We
are definitely
already.
in life and loving.
He just hollering.
I think 30s is awesome. So are the other ages, not to downplay anybody else, but I'm loving 30s because it's just amazing. Like there's at no point can you say that you've ever seen literally time change before your eyes. There was a point where we used to use phones all the time, and now we're on cell phones video chatting, and that's literally like that was at the cusp of our generation. So I'm all for it.
All right, thank you. Nellie, is Constance around? Is Miss Constance around?
Yes.
Ask her to say a word to us.
Yeah,
Isn't
anything
she
to say
30?
about 30s? About being in the 30s? Constance?
You're torturing us.
My body hurts and I'm tired all the time. They can't hear me.
Okay, you want to say something? She said she didn't want to talk. Emma, you want to speak on behalf of the 30s? They're not talking right now.
They're not talking. Okay, who's the next group? We're down to the top. Hurry up, you all. The 20s were Lathenia, Marquette, and who else? Marie.
Yeah, me,
Go
Marquette.
ahead, Lathenia. Go ahead, say something.
Okay.
It's showing you. It's showing Constance.
I would say
yeah, it's showing you.
The 20s, they're pretty interesting so far. So far I've graduated college and I was able to, I guess, like find myself in terms of like, what I want to do, like with my art and with my creativity and everything. I'm still trying to find myself, I guess, in terms of that, but you know, I guess like I'm also working. I'm a photographer, and then I'm transitioning into another photography job right now. In terms of like my art and everything, I feel like that's like a big passion of mine, and what like I guess it took me a while to like really like become comfortable as an artist, because it's really hard to like, you know, find your style and everything, and you know, figure out what you really like. So it was really like once I found that point, and like once I graduated college and everything, I was really happy with myself, because like it was like a long road. It took me a while. It took me like 6 years to graduate, because I was like I was in community college for 2 years, and then I was in, you know, college for 4 years. So it was fun because I was, you know, experimenting with my art and doing different things. And then I found that I really liked video and photography and just traditional art, like painting and everything, and sculpture making. So I don't know, I guess like that's what I wanted to share. Like I just like try to like, for the younger generations, like I guess like, you know, try to find something that you know you're good at and stick with it, and you can even use it to like, you know, grow yourself, like financially, grow yourself as a better person. And yeah, that's my spiel. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Whoever's next can go.
Where's your brother? Pull your phone down, Marquette. We only see the top of your head. Okay, down a little bit more.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
Tell everybody at your house, to mute the phone.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Oh, can I turn mine up? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
I'll just tell you to tell everybody else in the room to mute their phones. Now go ahead.
Oh, hi. I'm Marquette. I don't really have anything planned to say, but I guess what I can say about my early 20s so far, it's a lot of just trying to figure out what to do next.
Well, what have you been doing so far?
I'm like right about to finish my bachelor's degree, and I'm like in between deciding whether to go to grad school or just enter the workforce. And so it's been a little bit of a a struggle, but at the same time, I'm grateful to have a family around me that can kind of help me through this process. So yeah, so far so good.
All right. All right. So after the 20s, I think we went to the teens. One of the teens.
Tell us.
Huh?
What are they gonna tell us?
What?
Hey, what would they be telling us?
What about me? Talk to the kids their age. The first
The only
one,
thing they know is just having
who
fun.
is that in Kane's phone? Who is that?
Yeah.
Don't
forget about me.
We have to hear from Marie, Grandma.
Marie, I don't
We have
see
to hear
Marie.
from Marie.
I'm right here.
Who's that?
Is
Do
Marie?
y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can
I'm right
hear
here.
you. See Marie? Yeah.
Do y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all want me to talk now?
Yes.
Everyone mute themselves.
Everybody else mute your phone. Go ahead,
Okay.
Marie.
Well, what I gotta say about my 20s is it's been drastic, dramatic, and chaotic, but I definitely learned how to be resilient because every day is something new, but every day I learn something different. So, I don't try to knock my bad days. I actually, I'm more appreciative of my bad days than anything because I learned the most because, it's a bad day. But what I gotta say is, self-awareness is really important, and we all just need to be, aware of ourselves and aware of our attitude and try to keep a positive attitude throughout the day. And if you know that you can't do that at that moment, you just need to stay away from people and try not to make everybody's day bad just because your day is bad, because that's not fair. But what I'm doing right now, I'm studying psychology. I'm going to school to be a child psychologist. Right now, I'm studying people and children, not just children. So it's interesting, but, that's just what I got to say. Self-awareness, we all just need to think about it every day because we all dealing with stuff and some worse than others. So I just feel like we just need to be aware and, just try to have a good day as much as possible. And that's all.
Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that. So we're down to the younger generation. I think is Zamira and AJ. Did Zamira ever get on?
I hope you on mute.
I don't see her. Is she on?
She's not on, Lane.
Foot was out.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, he just.
Peter.
Okay, so can we go to AJ?
Who your team?
Microsoft Teams. That's what you're doing.
Everybody else mute your phone. Mute your phone, please. Okay, AJ.
Hello, hello.
Hello. And those of you who don't know who he is, this is Stanley's grandson.
Well, I'm representing Generation Z, and I did a poem on a video about it.
Excuse me a minute. Could everybody else please mute your phone? Hit mute on your phone. Everybody else, please. Thank you. Go ahead, AJ.
Trying to find the video. Share it.
Someone has kids in the background. Mute your phone.
I'm gonna cut this phone off.
Go ahead, AJ. Take your time.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
Where's he at?
The video he wanted to share with us. Give him time, you all. Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, we're trying to get the Aunt Lynn. Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Get out of it. Can y'all see our screen? Can y'all see our screen?
Somebody that's not controlling their children, mute your phone.
Hey, Grandma. If somebody got a phone next to another phone, y'all both on a video, one of y'all gotta mute it. You keep ringing in my ear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For
Ain't no drawing on that. You keep pulling that paper, ain't fill up the other paper. Don't pull out no more computer paper.
14, will you mute your phone?
Don't pull out no more paper. Give me a phone.
Can y'all see the screen? Can y'all see the screen?
We see the circle. Okay, there you are, right there.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You ain't saying that.
Can y'all hear it?
You ain't saying that.
He's talking. Hold on. All right.
Well, look, it's glad to see y'all. I don't hear a thing. Hey, Benita.
Here?
I do hear you talking.
We can't hear him. Hold on.
No.
Actually, you're gonna have to recite it.
Benita, why are you peeping back there?
I'm gonna read it.
But go ahead, read it.
Ready?
Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, that's Joe. I'm here.
Drop the video and read it. Just drop the video and read it for us.
Here we go.
A unstable generation is where I begin. I don't know if self-confidence and respect lives in this world. A generation that only takes pride in money and attention. We have the understanding of loving one another and loving yourself. In my generation, it is cool not to care. Giving up was always the way to handle problems. Relationships are being built off of social structures of riches, likes, looks, but should be created off of love, respect, and personality. Technology damaged the adventures of the youth. We always have to have some type of social media connected to us. An unstable generation is where I begin, but it's not where I will end. We will succeed. We will make a difference. We will lead and be role models. We will give back and we'll always give thanks for giving. A stable generation is where we will end. That's it.
Oh, good.
Hey, AJ, you know what? I really want to thank you. That was very nice, even though
very nice, very nice.
Awesome. And I'm gonna be sending your mom more things for you to get more in depth in the history. Okay. And you keep going, doing what you're doing. All right. Thank you so much. All right, Tina.
Thank you.
I think we're down to who's next, Tina? Is it Mimi and then Tina?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you, and then my dad closing. But
what we're
you're
going to
supposed
do
to talk about your health.
we're going to, you all listen. After Tina, we're going to do an open mic and have you all ask questions to us or whatever you want to do. But
go ahead and do that.
thing.
Walk 3 miles a day. That's
Tina's up now. Go ahead, Tina.
She got her because she's talking.
They already started the open mic.
Need your help. Go ahead. Drink water and walk 3 miles a day. Next, go ahead. Time for my bed now. Come on. Do not play with her. Yeah. They heard you, honey.
Which one of you all are speaking now?
I don't spoke. Can you hear me?
I hear you, yes.
What's she doing? Because they don't hear us. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Tell your sisters to shut up. I hear you. Go ahead.
I already said it. Drink water and walk 3 miles a day. Next. That's your help for the day.
Give me yours now.
You done did it, sister. Go ahead before your time run out.
It wasn't about the 60 minutes. Remember, you were going to talk about some of the things you remembered. That was your task.
She don't remember that. She remember having the month. She ain't talking about that, girl. You talking about when we graduated from school to everything. I mean, what your? Come on, do open mic. Go ahead, do open mic.
Go ahead, do open mic, Shirley.
Okay, let's do open mic. If you all have a question, raise your hand and then I recognize you.
How you gonna raise a hand?
There's a call on your phone.
There's a button down at the bottom, Joe, that said raise your hand.
How you gonna raise a hand? You can see everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, you can see everybody. Oh, I wasn't talking about how you gonna touch somebody but you.
Down here at the bottom on the screen, if you got a question, just hit the button and say raise your hand.
Just go ahead.
Yeah, like for example, mine's raised.
Who has a question?
Anybody got a question?
Well, look, it was nice to seeing everyone. And we do this again first of the year, see who's still here.
Yeah, we do it on the first of the year. We do it on New Year's Day. But if we're going to close, I want Elder Johnson to give us a closing prayer to cover the family. And y'all see that little black boy right there?
Where?
That's Kenny.
Where?
Right down there to the bottom. Can you see?
Mm-mm.
Can y'all see Kenny?
No, I can't see Kenny. Hello.
Making in the house.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Oh, there he is.
How you doing, Kenny?
Good.
Good.
Tired.
All right, kid.
Oh,
I gotta
okay,
keep
you
my
all.
hat on. I look crazy.
Okay, any other comments? Lot, did you have a comment? Bonnie, how did we do? Did we do okay?
Yeah.
We need to do this more often. We really do need to do this more often. And for the y'all don't know it, every Friday night we try to do a Zoom call, but I want to do it a different kind of way. But anyway, I really want to thank all of you all. This made my heart feel excellent. You know, you all, for you all to be able to get up here and show that we're standing. What must say? United we stand, divided we fall. We will never separate from each other. So if you think you're gonna get away from them, you better make sure you send the cops out, tell them and put what you call a peace bond on me, so I don't go to your house. Cause I'll find you some kind of way. All right, Elder Johnson, close us out in prayers. And I love you all. I really do appreciate it. I didn't see PJ and I didn't see
Chris.
Dante.
Dante.
Dante down there. There he is.
PJ.
Here. I'm here. I heard everything.
All right, wonderful. You didn't turn your camera on. Glad you were there. Thank you so much.
Because it'll be an
have
echo.
to say you want to say, PJ? Either one of you. Did you have anything you want to say?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's nice seeing everybody.
Good. All right.
Thankful I was able to join the Zoom meeting. See everybody.
All right. Wonderful.
And they're nice too. They seem to be
No, we
good job.
What lot? You have to bring your phone down. What'd you say? Bring your phone down, lot. So we can see you. Okay. All right, y'all. Since there's nothing else, Elder J.
I wanted to see Tracy. Tracy's on. I wanted to see
I don't know why
Tracy.
she didn't join. Anybody?
Hey, bro. Hey, girl.
She's on.
If you're scared to be on camera, you know, I think about. I don't know why you scared to be on the camera.
Get online.
Is Jared there 14?
Come on here.
14.
Wait a minute. Big Daddy gonna say something.
Who?
Hi, Tracy. Hi, Tracy. There you go.
Hey, Tracy.
Okay, they won't Tracy.
They want Tracy.
Hey, Tiana.
How you doing so far?
Go ahead and say something, Kane.
You're unmuted. You're not muted. This Tiana act like
Yeah, I was saying, hey, Tiana.
but she wasn't responding.
But she can hear me?
Yeah, she can hear
I
you.
hear all of y'all. Tiana, say something. You are Kane one. Start talking.
Okay, about 4 years old, so forth. We by this age, so forth with our generation, the values that they instilled into us is the what we live by now.
Is that what you were trying to get?
They gave her a period. No way. Listen to the microphone. We ain't got but 2 minutes left.
Okay, go ahead, pray. Go
ahead and pray.
Oh, no, it's more than 2 minutes. I got time, you all. I got 2 hours.
Okay, that was it.
Oh, okay. All right. Tiana didn't have nothing to say?
No. Here she go.
You praying loud at the prayer?
Come here. Bless the Lord, Tiana. I got a new car. Go, Tiana.
Hey, Tracy.
Family, how are y'all?
Tracy got a new car, y'all. Tracy got a new car.
Can you see me?
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, how you doing, Aunt Pee Wee? Hey, everybody.
Hey.
How everybody doing?
Hey, Tiana.
Okay, Tiana. Good to see everybody. Just want to let the family know I heard everybody talking. One thing that I leave with my class, I came out the class of 89, the best class, yes, been out of high school 30 years, is that that they need to learn respect. This generation got to learn respect. I'm a high school teacher. You got it? I'm a high school teacher, and that's one thing that I have seen in the past 5 years, how this generation disrespect the seniors, the elders. They don't care about cussing you out. They don't care about giving you the middle finger. But one thing that I can say that was instilled in my generation is respect your elders. Thank you. Amen. Amen.
Again, thank you all. Let Elder Jake pray, and I really appreciate it.
Amen. Do y'all hear that? Respect your elders, all you young folks. Respect your elders.
Okay,
Amen.
Hey, Mimi.
Lee.
All right, Mimi. That's right.
Lee.
Speak.
Is Pat on?
Yeah.
Place Pat.
Now they will see.
Tell her, give us a word.
Hi, oh, the word is that we're on a journey of life. God wrote the script. You can plan all you want, but hey, he wrote the script. And some days you need to let him handle it because you're not in control. And that's all I have to say.
All right.
And
thank you for the word.
We are blessed.
Highly blessed. Yep. Highly blessed. All right, you all. Again, I appreciate everyone. And Elder J, if you will come on and bless all the families. And so Joe suggested we do this on New Year's Day. Expect this on New Year's Day around the same time, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
6 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
No,
No,
not in
Right, 11:59.
3 a.m. North Carolina time. Yeah.
Before no.
Use yourself.
It's good to see the family. It's good to see everybody. Everybody looks good, and we thank you for the participation today. Is doing my heart good. It's good to see everybody. So hello from the Arizona family. Amen. I'm gonna just read a group prayer that I wrote a long time ago, and I'm just gonna repeat it and pray. And I ask you just bow your heads as I say it. It says, I thank you, Lord, that as your word is declared in our lives today, healing is coming to our bodies, to our hearts, and to our family. In spite of what the enemy tries to do, we will be free from addictions, poverty. Your peace, your joy, your light, your love will be flooding our souls. We are blessed and we are highly favored. We believe and receive and act upon your word this day, all by the strength of Jesus Christ that is within us. Can everybody say amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all for joining. I love you, but we'll do this again. Okay,
Amen.
bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.